if you ever try to have a conversation with him, it's like he speaks in phrases or like taglines. I don't know how to,
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine who talked to him. He's like, oh, they were in Jeddah, I think. And he was like, he just released that, his album, God Did, God Did. He was like, the whole year you've been saying God did, God did, God did. And God has blessed you so much. You have all these nominations and love and this and that. And Mecca's only 45 minutes away. You should go there and like, thank God, it's a great opportunity to do so. His response was, incredible. And just walked away, I swear to God.
It's breaking bread.
I feel like super, super connected to Italian culture.
You do? Why?
Yeah, it's just like, first of all, the bread. Like Arabs don't eat before bread, especially Palestinians. Like you gotta have bread.
Yeah.
And then the olive oil, forget about it. That's my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to forget about it either. It was just the net. See what I'm saying? The
I like
connection
it, yeah.
is ridiculous. And to me, like the best meal, bread, olive oil, like real hummus.
Oh, yeah.
Not the bullshit that you see on the streets. Lebna and za'atar. And that's
man.
it. Like maybe some
The
grilled
best.
cheese or something like that. Like not a grilled cheese, but actual cheese has been seared. Like a halloumi or something like that. Or me Nabilsi cheese. Like that's
What did you say?
It's called Nabilsi cheese.
Nabilsi cheese.
Yeah, it's the cheese from our village.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so it's like Nabilsi and Akawi. Akawi is like the northwest. Palestinians came up with that there, and then the Nabilsi is right outside of Nablus.
Okay.
In the West Bank, so it's Nabilsi cheese, but it's so
Oh, man.
freaking good. But you gotta like
so
spend
good.
a good 20 minutes getting the salt out of it. It's so salty.
really?
Yeah. But then after that, you're good to go.
Then
You can
go.
grill it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's just like you can do. It's such a.
Oh,
You
man.
can do anything with it. To me, that's that's the best meal.
Yeah. And, it's really, it's very, cultures who are passionate about their food, there's going to be similarities because they just are just completely out of their minds about food. Like the Italians
are.
are just like everything
Yeah.
you said. If
Yeah.
you replace any of those things with Italians foods, and you're going to be talking the same language.
My first road trip out of the country, actually, my first gig outside of the country, it was like 19. It was like April of 2001, actually. I remember it. And I was in Sicily. I know Italians, Sicilians, it's a whole thing. No, it's Italiano, no, Italiano. And they have the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, little kid just walking outside, just like taking a stroll trying to see where I can go eat. I didn't want to eat on the base. I was doing a show in Signala and on a Navy base there. But I just wanted to just see the town.
Yeah.
So I walk out, I'm looking. There's not really something that's catching my eye. And then I just glance into this restaurant, a little hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And I see this auntie, this Italian aunt just back there, just mama, just back there, just like stirring the sauce, right? Just like this huge pot. I mean, my God, it was massive, just stirring in there. She's like the bandana on her head. She looks like she's out of a movie.
Yeah.
She looks like she was cast out of The Godfather. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like it was just the most beautiful scene.
Little house dress.
In a little house dress,
Yep.
and she's just yelling at the top of her lungs. Clearly, like her sons or someone related to her, like she's going off in Italian. She's just going off. I'm like, I'm clearly gonna eat here, right?
Yeah.
This is where they eat.
Right. This is someone who cares.
For sure. I'm
Yeah.
eating this. This mama has been praying over the food. Like she's doing all the Santa. She's doing everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to taste this food. I got to go in there. I go in. I get the menu. It's a very small menu. It's got like 6 items on it or something. I can't read Italian. Like it's in Italian. I'm like, oh no, And I was in my early stages of learning Spanish. I was just like, oh, I didn't know what to say. So I go, spaghetti and meatballs like this. And you would think I just spat on her face. Okay. She was like, spaghetti and meatball. That is Americanisha. Like she just was furious with me. And she took the menu from me. Manja, you manja. And she went into the back. And next thing you know,
She's just
there's
making it.
all this food that's coming out. Like, just like my mom would
Like
feed me,
angry.
or my
I'm
aunt
going to
would
show you.
show you. She brings everything out. And I don't eat pork. I'm sure I ate pork that day. I'm 100% certain I ate pork. I'm not going to tell her, like, oh, I don't eat the pork. She's like, shut up and eat it.
I'll eat everything. Anything you say.
I'm eating everything. It was like, to this day, probably one of the best meals I've ever had in my
Wow.
life. Yeah, like
That's
Italian
amazing.
food. Yeah, it was just... I was just so overwhelmed.
Were you by yourself?
It was just me. Yeah, it was just me.
Oh my God.
I was working with another comedian, but she didn't come with me. I don't remember why. Carolyn
do you
Picard
drink?
is like an Asian.
You don't drink either?
Very, very rarely. I don't anymore. No.
Did she make you have red wine?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
She didn't have any red wine.
Yeah.
I was like 19 at the time. I wasn't even like, I wasn't even of age,
My wife's family is Lebanese.
Oh, okay.
And
So you know what's up.
yeah, I know what's up. And there's this great place near here that is Lebanese, and it's so good.
I'll be the judge of that. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
No, it
so
sounds
good.
great.
Like, the range of Mediterranean food that's
It's incredible. Lebanese food is very similar to Palestinian food, as is Syrian food.
Right.
It's all like, it's called the Sham region, the Levant. It's like in Jordanian food. It's all very, very, they overlap a lot.
Yeah.
There's few tweaks to certain dishes that a certain
Yeah.
place does a little bit differently. And even within Palestine itself, like from the west to east, like it gets spicier in the west, and it's just different that way. Just small little differences, but it's fun to enjoy that. Whenever you get to sit down and see a place like, oh, I've had this all my life, but there's like a little hint to something else in here. What'd you do?
So passionate.
It's the best. Lebanese food is delicious.
So
Just
good.
did a show in Beirut, actually.
Oh, you did?
October, yeah.
Oh, I did one in Beirut.
Yeah, cool.
I went over with Ahmed and
okay.
Whitney Cummings was on it.
Wow.
And this was like 15 years ago, probably.
Oh, wow.
But man, the people were so
Nice, yeah.
happy that we were there. And we just sitting out in the square, all young people, starting dinner at like 11 o'clock at night.
Exactly, yeah. Because they woke up like 2 hours ago or whatever.
Yeah. And there was a Palestinian kid who, I don't think he was a comedian. I think he was just friends of friends. And we just hung with him all night, and he was so funny. He was funnier than any of the comics that we were hanging with.
I'm telling you, I feel the exact same way. I've gone to like refugee camps within Palestine, and some of these kids, man, are the funniest storytellers I've ever, like, genuinely, not just, oh, I'm supposed to you saying this. No. These kids, like, in these areas in the world, their timing, their the pressure cooker of a situation that they're in forces them to think very differently than most of us do.
Yeah.
And they're really quick-witted and just really fast on their feet.
Yeah.
And it's an experience.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I get it.
I mean, that's you have that great quote in the beginning of your special. Congratulations on this special, by the way.
Thank you.
Really great opening. I shot in that theater.
The
My
Warner
last
is
special,
phenomenal.
the Warner
right?
Theater in DC.
It's beautiful.
But you had a really nice walk through, and then you end with that Mark Twain quote.
Let's start off with the Mark Twain quote.
It starts off with the quote,
and it goes into my shadow walking through DC.
Yeah. What's the quote?
It's
Humor?
It's that humor is the greatest gift to mankind.
Right.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like letting people know, considering like the first 10 minutes of the special is very political heavy and things like that. Not even necessarily what my viewpoint is, but what the world is seeing things as.
Yeah.
And what my experience is as a Palestinian, like, and also like I've been wanting to do this like shadow opening for a long time. I've had it since June of 2020.
Right.
During the pandemic, I was doing shows with Dave in Ohio. And I was in the field, and there was this massive spotlight behind me. And next, it's projected this 100-foot shadow. And I started walking. I was like, "Oh, this is really cool." And I put some classical music over. I was like, "This would be really interesting for something."
Yeah.
And I wanted to capture like that comedian walk, that one where you're just by yourself thinking, and you're like in the shadows, doing all the hard work. And then capture that backstage moment, and I wanted to do like a hard cut into the special.
Yeah, it was great. I really liked it.
Thank you.
And the comedian walk. I post that on Instagram a lot. Just when you leave your room, like your head is just all in the game, and then you're just by yourself, walking down that hotel hallway.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's such a moment. You're going between two worlds at that point.
It's always like that. It's just like you're seeing things, and even way before you even go start touring, you're just by yourself, you're thinking, or you're doing sets somewhere, developing a bit or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just, I enjoy the camaraderie big time. I love hanging out, talking, shooting the shit. It's like one of my favorite things. But certainly, like, having that alone time and that reflection was really, really important. It is very important to me. Like, I have to have it.
And you make it even cooler because you have a cigarette with you. And I always think in those moments that I should have a cigarette, but I don't smoke. But I know
I smoke so
it would
much,
really,
It
it
tastes
makes it so much
good in the water.
cooler.
It is. I like that I drop it like in front of the White House and you see the shadow puppet.
Yeah.
And then I do a callback within the special, the Batizek in front of it. I don't know if people caught that.
Yeah,
Some
what
people
is that
have.
word? I couldn't catch the word.
Batizek, yeah, Batizek, yeah.
which means
It's like our curse words. It's
like sticking in your ass?
It's in your ass, yeah.
In your ass,
in
bitch.
your ass, you know, like instead of like the fuck you, it's in your ass. Like it's the opposite. It's like very, which is way worse.
It is worse.
Way worse. You know, way worse. And I in my earlier special, my second one, I talked about like cursing in Arabic and English and and the differences. It was really a joke about language and the differences in language, and I thought it was a great way to express it within the how you use certain curse words and how like English doesn't really hit when you speak Arabic. It's nothing,
right. Doesn't have the impact.
Does not have the impact at all. Like, there's one in Arabic where you just say it. There's not even any curse words in it. You just say it an tarikhak, which means like damn your entire history. Like,
right.
Your entire lineage, everybody, like from the beginning of time.
But that cuts deeper than a nephew.
Yeah, it's tough. But,
right.
But how you say it is everything. So you could pull an amazing move off, like we're stuck in this line, we're trying to get into a club, for example, and then you get in, you get us all in, you're like, you know what I mean? Right. It means has a different meaning to it.
And you can use it to really cut somebody down, though.
It's horrible, It's horrible. Yeah, it's very. When you say with that aggression, it's like, what, my history? That means like all your mama. It's real deal. Like when I first came to the States and I saw kids like playing the dozens and cursing each other's moms out, like that was like a big thing. They would play the dozens in front of the school.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was shocked that kids can like talk
that
about
way.
each other's mothers like that. It's like it's war. It's literal war for Arabs. Like mom's most sacred thing, you know. But it just was so. I was mind blown by it.
But isn't it true that in the Arabic culture, you can say and be really loud and passionate and then it kind of let it go?
It's just talking.
It's just talking.
Yeah.
But from the outside, it's like, oh my God, these people, they're never going to talk again.
Again, why I feel such a connection with Italians.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's like, what's going on? I was just asking, I was just wondering what they're going to have for dinner.
Right. They're just making plans.
So what are you talking about? What are you so upset about? Yeah. Like that all the time. Like I remember, I have a drip nurse every once in a while. You tour enough and you get like, you're so exhausted I sometimes get a drip. So I sent over to my mom's and stuff, and she calls me. She's like, your mom and your brother are really like, they're like, I was like, what do you mean? What's going on? And I tell her, I was like, did it sound like this? And I literally start speaking Arabic to her, like, she's like, yeah, exactly like that. I was like, oh, it's fine. I call her mom. She's like, what are you talking about?
We're having coffee.
What do you mean? Don't send this nurse back here anyway. What are you talking about? It's like, exactly. It was just that.
Funny. So, the specials, the timing of
Wild
the special,
World,
Wild World, the timing of the special with world events and stuff. Did you feel a lot of pressure to address the elephant in the room that you had gained a little weight from your last special?
I thought it looked better than the previous special.
No, you did look great. I'm only kidding.
I don't know. I fluctuate.
I love those shoes. I love the shoes with the pants.
Thanks,
man. I was styly.
Thanks. The shoes
they
were
chunky.
A mismatch. Yeah, it was a sneaker bottom with a Doc Marten top.
It was cool.
There's a shout out to the shoe surgeon here in L.A. He basically can make you any shoe you want out of two. Like say, this is my favorite sneaker. This is my favorite loafer. I want you to make them a shoe.
Really?
And he made them for me, yeah.
Whoa.
Because here's the thing. We're doing so many shows back to back.
Yeah.
Wear a loafer, like it sucks, like it's so uncomfortable. You're not moving around the same.
Yeah.
And then if you get like a smooth bottom, then you're like slippery. You're not really like getting the movement that you want.
Yeah.
In certain scenarios, it's not like I'm running around the stage anyway, but you want to feel a little more comfortable than a little light on your feet. So he's the one who reached out. He's like, hey, let me make you a shoe. I was like, bro, I'm shooting a special in like 3 weeks. Can you do something for me? I'm kind of in between, and he made them. Yeah.
Those are cool. Thanks, they were really stylish. I really like them.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me like, what are they? I'm like, 2 shoes together.
Yeah. Between making your special, shooting your special, and getting your act together, and your TV show, your Netflix show, man, the I said this to you before, I think on the radio show. It's so hard to be funny and be able to just be a comic and just make people laugh.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to do. But then to throw your whatever baggage you carry as a person on top of it, that adds to it. And then that to throw world events on top of that, you were really in a very unusual space to be having to create at a high level the world events that throw down
In Gaza, yeah.
and who you are and where you come from and being a comic. And you did it really well. Like you
Thank you.
You managed
It's an impossible position.
an
It's like,
impossible position, and
impossible.
it seemed impossible, but you seemed to squeak out this joy.
I know, I feel that way. I feel
Really?
that way. I do feel that way. I feel like
It's not light.
yeah, I feel a deep sense of like sadness and grief and just shattered inside. Especially like making the show is completely different from the touring aspect of like the stand-up part of it. Like making the show, it was like this tug of war, you know, in a post-October 7th world. Me being Palestinian, the only ever Palestinian television show in the history of American television, like to be in this
Insane.
position. I always knew I was going to make it, Tom, but I never really thought, I never in a million years could have imagined it would be under these type of circumstances.
Right.
And it just like had this whole back and forth. You talk about it, not talk about it. And I thought that was a trap. Every single time I went to it, it felt like a trap because it's outside of what I know, number one, like contextually, what's been going on in the, like it makes it sound like everything started on that date. Secondly, like if you wrote to it today and then the show doesn't come out for another year, so the events that could transpire right after that, you really could date yourself, or you could do something that could really just ruin it, really.
Yeah.
And then I really needed the context too. And then I just thought, like, what's the most grounded thing for me? What's my firsthand experience? I should lean into that and not really focus on the noise. And the more personal it is, the more grounded it is, the more depth each character has, and that'll take us where we need to go.
Right.
And that's
and
where
the
I
show
stood,
and the show pretty much goes up to October 6th.
It ends in Tel Aviv airport while they're getting searched on October 6th.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
I shot it in a
smart.
particular way where I wanted to do it that way. And
Right.
yeah, I just like all of it. And
So you could get all into all the
there's
stuff you
so
want to
many
say
little
without.
gems within it. I don't even know if people catch it. You know, there's
Yeah.
like even like little like the dream sequences that I have, and even in the opening of episode 8, where just all of a sudden I turn into Bob Ross. It's very hard to like describe, but I thought he could be really abstract and fun in the storytelling and cinematic within the dream sequences.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to just kind of dig into that and
Yeah.
have more fun with it that I've never seen in a comedy before.
Yeah.
And when the camera pans over and you see it's Bob Ross in my POV as Bob Ross,
Yeah.
when he goes, "Isn't it fantastic?" It's right after you see the guns being melted, the IDF guns being melted, and he goes, "Isn't it fantastic? It's amazing what you could do when you change your mind. You can create all kinds of happy thoughts. Yeah, that's nice. No more war, no more guns. Yeah." And he just like goes into
Yeah.
a dream from there. But I was talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Talking to everyone. Like, look at the utopia you could create.
Yeah.
If you just stop this madness.
God,
So
madness.
it was like little things that I did along the way, but I really just wanted to make it as honest as possible and as real to my own experience of visiting my family in the West Bank.
Right.
That's where I kept it. And the idea of the ending is like, no matter what happens, no matter how much people try to get you down or the experiences that you have in your life, and this is very relatable to anyone, not just Palestinians, but just like hold on to that joy inside and that smile. Just always end with that little,
Yeah.
you know, just don't let them break you, basically.
Right.
Don't let them break your spirit,
Yeah.
no matter who that person is. So that was the idea behind it.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. And the touring was totally different. The
Because
stand-up,
then you can just go out and talk.
you could talk about it, but it's
Yeah.
also like, how do you do it? You know, like, and I'm very I freestyle everything. I don't
Yeah.
like sit there and write before I go on stage. I have ideas and things that I want to discuss, but I freestyle it. And literally, was filming the show, I was doing stand up as like just therapeutically, you know.
Yeah.
And also checking into my own community. And this lady's this Southern white woman was in like 3 rows up, she goes, "You tell him, baby." I didn't even say a word.
Yeah.
"You tell him exactly how you feel." You know? I was like, what the hell is this? So it just like I riffed on her for like 5-7 minutes. I don't know how much it was. And I was like, well, that's got to make it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like that, just seeing real
Where do you think that came from her? This Southern white lady encouraging you because she knew what you were carrying.
I think she knew exactly what I was carrying. And also like the events of October 7th kind of opened up everything, and where people didn't understand, like, oh, we should really pay attention to this. I think that a lot of eyes, obviously the whole world was looking at it, and people will get curious and like, well, when did this actually start? What happened? What's going on? And they start asking all these questions. And that's where she came up from. And then she's clearly like a fan, knows me.
Right.
But then maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. I wish I actually spoke to her after the show. But I'm not really sure about that, because there's a lot of people that just popped up after. They're like, oh, you know, they didn't even know.
Right.
They didn't even know. Like maybe knew me from my stand-up and didn't really understand. Like when I would talk about things, didn't really understand like the depth of what I was going through. And so when all this stuff started happening, people really started, you know, looking into things more and really understanding of what kind of perspective I was coming from.
Right.
They were like, oh. So, and I think she knew to some degree clearly that I had a lot of things in my mind and a lot of things in my heart, and I was heartbroken. It was like right, and I did join like a JVP rally, and they asked me to come in DC. I joined them, just supporting a bunch of young Jewish people and young Palestinians, really trying to do the right thing and talk sense into these monsters, you know?
Yeah.
So I joined them and I released that, and I went back to focus on the show, because there's nothing that I can contribute better than telling a great story from a Palestinian perspective.
Right.
I think to me they're very, very powerful and very relatable, not only to Palestinians, but really just so many people that feel marginalized and feel lost and their own sense of statelessness. You know?
Yeah.
So that was it. And I just, you know, I think episode 8 is like an absolute masterpiece. I feel like I accomplished like a great purpose in my life. And then going into the stand-up was just a different ball game.
Yeah.
The stress of the people were coming out in a different way, you know? The forget about like the amount of people that were coming out, which is more than I've ever experienced in my life as a solo comedian.
Yeah.
But also like the like they love you, you know? They want to hear it. They are there for you. That's just like
it's a different thing coming.
Different level,
Right.
different responsibility. And then in certain cities, I'm meeting kids from Gaza who have literally lost their parents, lost limbs on their actual body. They're meeting them after shows. They want to meet me, and I'm like, you want to meet me? I want to meet you. You know, like and they're smiling and they're pushing forward, and it was very inspiring, but also very difficult, like to process, as just, you know, meeting literally hundreds of people per day, because there's like a meet and greet afterwards, and then there's like a more controlled one with the kids, and you say hi to them with their sponsors, and you just meet them on a more very personal level. And there's a meet and greet of like 100 people, and each person has their story. Oh, I love one person's like, one person I met in London. The next day we were having lunch with one of the ambassadors, and he was like, oh, he lost 37 relatives yesterday. You're like,
37.
Doctor in Houston that lost 197 of her relatives. You know how long you have to be in a particular place to accumulate that many relatives? One, to lose them overnight, it's just like, you can't even fathom such a scenario, and you're just meeting one after the other on the face of the planet, not only in the States, Europe, Australia. There's so many doctors, not Palestinians, doctors that volunteer, like Doctors Without Borders and different organizations. They're literally working in these hospitals, that they said like at some point they stopped being doctors. They didn't have any equipment, and they were just documenting what was happening at some point. Yeah. And the videos that I saw, they showed me, and they were telling me, no, don't show him. And I was like, I want to see. And it just left. And Cypher Sounds, which I'm sure you know, he's touring with me. He had to leave the room. He was about to like lose it. He left the room. I was like, I need to see this. And then you don't understand, like, all this piles up on your heart and your spirit and mind. It becomes more than just like a comedy show and a stand-up show. And I think some people that come to the shows, they just want to hear the comedy and they don't really care about the political perspective. And I'm like, yo, it's just 10 minutes of the whole show. Yeah. And it's amazing what people focus on. And then I don't think people understand like the responsibility that I feel, but also like buttoning up the show with this special. And that's what I felt like I did. And now I feel like I can not move on, but just creatively give myself a time to breathe, and also the space for other creatives to go on and carry this and create something of their own.
Well, what must have been so difficult is, I mean, you a lot of times when you're creating something, you need a little space from the event, a little time from the thing that happened to get perspectives and analyze how you feel and how you're going to turn that into whatever art you are creating. But you were pretty much had to do it in real time as events were unfolding.
Exactly.
So it's almost like you must have just been in a just responsive mode rather than analytical mode. So
completely. It was a little both. It was very spiritual, reflective, and whenever I could get a chance. But the show itself, the series, was very, very hard to make. Like like on a, again, like when I say very hard, on an artistic side, not just a life side. It was just what was happening inside of me spiritually.
Yeah.
Like you were just shattered, like just shattered over and over. And then you're recreating these memories with people that are no longer with you. And it's just like every time. And it's beautiful, but when you're done, sometimes I would just go in a room and just bawl my eyes out. And I come back out because I'm directing. And you're like, all right, next scene, what's the setup? You know, like nothing happened. But inside you're just dying. And sometimes I'd finish like weeping, literally like a child. Missing my grandfather, my grandmother, my uncle, whoever I'm having a dream or a flashback with or a present scene with. And I just look over and I see my videographer just like in a corner hiding. I'm like, get out of here. You know, it was one of those things. But the special itself, I felt like, again, was just buttoning up everything. Like, what were people thinking? That's why I had that hard open with the fuck DJ Khaled at the top. It's not, you know, it's just how people feel about it. And also, I've never seen like a hard cut in a special like that. And a hard cut out of a special like that. So I wanted to do something a little bit different.
Excuse my naivete with him. What is the beef?
So it's not honestly, it's not even my beef. I was just like, you know, as comedians, we just observe what's happening around us. And like people don't even know he's Palestinian, which is wild.
Right.
And the Palestinians are furious with him. Like, you don't even acknowledge this is happening. It's insane. You know, you don't even say like
his silence.
It's not even silence. Silence is one thing, right? Where people are like starving and being obliterated, and you open up a fridge full of ice cream, like, look at all this ice cream, Mike. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to walk in the sand. Security guard, you know, carry me over this because I don't want to crease my Jordan. It's like, you know, just complete other planet, you know.
Jeez.
And if you ever try to have a conversation with him, it's like he speaks in phrases or like taglines. I don't know how to, you know. I have a friend of mine who talked to him. He's like, they were in Jeddah, I think. And he was like, he just released that his album, God Did, God Did. He's like, the whole year you've been saying God did, God did, God did. And God has blessed you so much. You have all these nominations and love and this and that. And Mecca's only 45 minutes away. You should go there and like, thank God. You know, it's a great opportunity to do so. His response was, incredible. And just walked away, I swear to God. He just goes, incredible. And just walked away at like a personal gathering. Like it wasn't
right. He's still like
just like it's a funny thing.
He's in brand mode.
Yeah, and it's not even how genuinely. It's not even like how I feel personally. It's like what I'm seeing and hearing. You know, all you do is just we read, we look, we watch videos, you just consume all this stuff, and it just like it was a reoccurring theme, and I would say like I would open the show, fuck DJ Khaled, the whole crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, my God, I didn't even know it was gonna work that well. I was just like, let me try this. I do these like pop-ups, you know, in Houston and all these places, and I'm just trying to see, bro, everywhere around planet Earth that I went was the same exact reaction.
Really?
And you know, I had to like work with it, see where it went, and I would play with it. And then it just turned into a very simple like, fuck DJ Khaled, and it just like
amazing.
It just blew up.
And it just blew up. Everyone was thinking the same thing.
I mean, like standing ovations out the gate. I'm like, what did I didn't even say anything. You know, it was really wild, and it's important to just you know be like mindful and just like really be aware of what's happening around you, and when you're doing this kind of commentary, and there's people who are gonna catch you know, strays, you know, it's just the way it is. And it's stand up and and even like I thought about like how
I just liked it just on it because my wife and I would just always, it's like, is there one thing that can happen where he doesn't pop up? Like, he's just coming out from behind the couch and coming out of the thing and just in a song, and even the artists are like, what are you doing here?
I don't think they're he doesn't make beats. Like, he doesn't actually make beats. He doesn't like he's very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. If he did, I've never seen him do a live DJ set. But I do know guys that have seen him. He's very entertaining. He's very good at DJing. He's excellent at bringing people in the vibe. And, and I don't think he's like funny on purpose at all. He's not. He thinks he's just being himself, like he just, you know, living in the. And actually, I think he's being serious. And then people start laughing because it just sounds ridiculous. But it was just that was it. And I brought it back at the end of the special, like to give him a chance. Honestly, as I caught it. You know, the time bit I wrote the day before I filmed the special.
Oh, really?
Never done it in a live audience.
It's tricky.
Kind of, just a smidge. I just was inspired, and I wanted to like really wrap up the special in a way where it's not necessarily just funny. It's poetic. It's thoughtful. It's timely, timeless. It was that whole thing. Just trying to bring it together. And I've always wanted to do bit on time.
Wordplay.
And honestly, like you know, I lost my brother 3 years ago. I lost my sister 4 months ago, and it just
4 months ago from that special.
Yeah. From when I filmed the special, I'm not even a month, you know.
Oh man!
So it was really, really brutal. And so I had to go out there, and it was just like inspired me. The time aspect of things, like how little we have, how much most valuable commodity we have, and I love, you know, the wordplay of time and how many things you could do with it. And it was just originally it was like 8 pages. I was like, well, we need to cut this. And I got it down to first, like, especially since I don't know it and I've never performed it in front of a live audience. So I
that
brought
was
it
like
down
a Carlin kind of stroke. You know, like where he would obviously this was which is weird for you because you're mostly freestyle. You don't really write things out that way. But with your shows,
with my series,
you have both,
of course,
you have both strengths.
No, I do. I like the you know the just the spontaneity of just being free on stage and what that creates. Is better than anything I could sit down and write. Now, I have, you know, whenever I need to, I'll do it. Obviously, but this was just like very inspiring, and I had it, and I was playing around with it a lot, and I just like, and it was really triggered by my mom saying, as well, in addition to losing my sister, was like, I feel like I'm living the same life as my grandmother's was happening in Gaza and people leaving and the Nakba and everything else. And just like history repeating itself. And Chappelle was just kept, while I was writing the bit, it was so funny. I did some shows with him in Ohio and he kept saying, time is undefeated, man. Time is undefeated. Time. I was like, my God, does he know I'm writing this bit right now? It's like weird. He was saying it so often that it just made me go, I got to do this, you know? And so I started writing it, and everybody thought it was crazy. I was just like, just I got it, I promise. And just to bring it home, I thought it was just like a perfect way. And
really great.
Just to encapsulate everything and just let it away. And it was like very Carlin-esque inspired. One of my all-time favorites. I think, God, if you're in stand-up, you don't think he's one of the all-time favorites.
Something's wrong.
So that's where it came from.
How has your relationship with Chappelle been artistically, being around somebody who he's obviously you know, taken you under his wing somewhat, and he's, you know, Carlin for our era right now.
Sure.
Nobody's taking as fearless. What is it?
He's done nothing for me, honestly. No, just said,
no, but just artistically, like the way you approach it or think about it or carry it. What have you come away with?
I mean, there's a lot of. First of all, he's like a brother to me now. At this point, you know, our story is really funny. When he was initially making his comeback, it's weird. I had this like random dream with him a week before I saw him, and I ended up seeing him in the Bay. And then we just kept going. You know, Dave never gives you like advance notice. It was like 2012, I think it was. And I was doing a show in the Bay, and he had a show in the Bay. It was like just. Like he was Bigfoot at that point. Dave's here. What? You know? No, but it was like that kind of thing. And we showed up, and he was like, "You want to go up tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah." "You want to go up the next day?" "Yeah." "Yeah, I'm doing Atlanta next week. You want to come?" "Sure." And next thing you know, it's like thousands of shows. But he has had a tremendous impact on me creatively. whenever I had any feelings of like, oh, which direction do I go? What's happening? He was very inspiring.
Yeah.
And, the whole series is inspired really from him having a conversation with me at the House of Blues in Dallas. Again, early on in his comeback, December 2014. I'll never forget it. I just had gone up, smashed the room. Was like, yeah, feeling good,
Yeah.
And he comes up to me, just smoking a cigarette while the DJ is like hyping up the room. He's like, your set's like, you just, it's a lot of story to it. It's really cool. It's like, you ever thought about doing a special? Like, and then in the front of the special, do like a short film before the special starts? If you do it right, it could win an Emmy. And he like hits me on the shoulder like this. And he's like, I hope you produce it, which he never will, but it's fine. But he said that to me. I was like, oh, short film. And I couldn't sleep. Like for a week straight, I slept maybe like 6 hours. I could not sleep thinking about this, and I kept writing it, figuring it out, and I finally had it. I'd listen to music when I write scenes, like especially ones that I wanted to be very cinematic and have a lot of movement to it. And I heard this, Elvis Presley track, "That's All Right, Mama, That's All Right Now," and I just imagined my mom packing up our money, fleeing war in Kuwait with, it's all right, it's all right. It's just like it had that there. And I pitched it to Dave, and he goes, Dave goes, Mo, this is genius. He goes, you shouldn't put it in your special. You should make a television show. I was like, television show. Close up. Oh,
I love how he just has these offhand comments, and then you can't sleep and have to work on something for years.
It's like that though, but Jenny, like, look at it. It just that thing. So then I just I remember when my initial mentor said, like, everything you write's like a savings account. You never know when you're gonna withdraw it. So, and that's what I had in my mind. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use this, but I'm going to keep adding stuff to it. So every time I think of a cool scene that could go within this bucket, I would just keep adding it. And by the time I sold the show for almost 5 years later, I had like stacks of scenes, like literally at least 100 plus of just scenes. All these scenes. Like it would be like where it takes place, what's happening, and in the back I would have like a shot list essentially. Yeah. Before I even started directing, I had like a shot list. So I just stacked them up. So I was always ready. The point is, he's inspired me tremendously. Whenever I've been down, it's been very hard, for me just to push through certain things, and especially with the subject matter being who I am, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit harder, and it's not my imagination. Like I know it's real, but to push through that and to have his like support and to it makes me like emotional. Honestly, he's helped me a lot.
That's
he's
great.
Helped me a lot.
That means a
he
lot.
He won't give you money, but he will definitely give you
it's
ideas.
It's not about money. You don't need money. What do you need more money for?
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. He would if I really needed it, which I do right now. No, he's I think that honestly, sometimes I feel like he's very misunderstood. Or there's people that try to like frame him out to be a certain way, and that part bothers me a ton because.
What do you mean?
Meaning like how they like frame him out in the press, and so at times I don't think as of late it's happened. I think that he is down to have any conversation, anytime about any topic, with no like anger or anything involved. He's ready to talk about it at any point. And I think that that's what it's all about to me in the end. Like whatever perspective you may have, whatever ideas you may have, is not to just, throw a blanket of judgment on a certain individual, no matter who it is, not just Dave. I think that's like the problem I'm having with culture today is like there's no real dialogue. There's not real conversation. It's just like, I'm going to wait until you finish so I can respond.
Exactly.
There's no actual...
Waiting to talk.
Yes, exactly. And it's just, that's the part I think that I get, saddened by. It's not even frustrated or angry or anything like that. It's like, it's a bummer because we could be a lot better together if we can just have a conversation.
We'd like to thank the good people at Hungry Root for sponsoring today's program. Sometimes when you go and you get hungry and you need food and you go to the supermarket and you run through, it can be a little bit of a minefield, especially when you have ideas of how you're supposed to be eating and what you are there for. Like if you want to maybe dial it in and be a little healthier, or maybe you're on a protein diet, or maybe you're on a GLP-1 thing and you want high protein but not a lot of calories. And you get in there and it gets a little confusing, and then you walk out with what? A bunch of junk food, probably some Oreos, and then you get in the car and go home and you've messed the whole thing up. That's where our friends at Hungry Root come in. They are like a personal coach and a shopper in one by planning, recommending, and shopping everything for you. They take care of the weekly grocery shopping, recommending healthy groceries tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and health goals. Hungry Root makes it simple to eat healthier without overthinking. Whether you're trying to eat cleaner, go high protein, cut down on inflammation, Hungry Root does it all for you. Grocery shopping can be a big mess, and Hungry Root, when you fill in what your goals are, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. They have a huge selection of healthy groceries, everything from smoothies and quick lunches to kids' snacks and supplements. Oh, thinking about the kids, too. It's weird. When I was reading it, I was only thinking about myself. But I guess there's other people that can help too. Unlike what you'd find in a grocery store, there's no junk ingredients in any of Hungry Root's food. They only source high-quality meat and seafood, no hormones or antibiotics. It's always good to know where things are coming from. Most resolutions, die within a few weeks of the new year, but Hungry Root makes it easy to eat healthier, so easy that you can seriously stay on track with your health goals or your new diet past the month of January. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/papa and use the code PAPA, P-A-P-A. That's hungryroot.com/papa, code PAPA to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. That's a long time. That's a really long time. Thank you, Hungry Root, and good luck. Eat better. It's your life, for crying out loud. We'd like to thank the good people at Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee. I gotta say, here we are in a new year. It's nice to know, as a coffee lover, it's nice to know that when everyone's like, you should cut back on cheese and you shouldn't eat sugar and you should maybe stop being such a fatty fat, nobody says you got to get rid of coffee. Nobody says it. I actually went to the doctor the other day and he said, he gave me a list of drinks you should drink to stimulate weight loss. What was on there? Coffee. Yeah, coffee. I love coffee. Thank you, Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is a great company. Basically, you go on the Trade Coffee website and you get to pick out all your different blends and all your different roasters from all around the country, a lot of places that you would never even find in your supermarket. They do all of the curating of these great little roasters, and then they send them to you. How great is that? Trade is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S. Their team of expert baristas, tasters, and Q graders use real coffee knowledge to match you with the coffees that you will love. Trade has spent more than a decade building relationships with over 55 top roasters across the U.S., giving you access to coffees you won't find anywhere else. Each bag is roasted to order and delivered fresh to your door. I can smell it now, at prices comparable to grocery brands, but with cafe-level quality in every cup. Take Trade's quick quiz, and they'll find your perfect match. If your first bag isn't quite to your liking, they'll replace it for free as part of their first bag guarantee policy. That is a great thing, because then they dial in and then they know what you like, and then you keep getting more of what you like. Right now, Trade is offering 50% off a 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/papa. That's drinktrade.com/papa to get 50% off 1 month. Drinktrade.com/papa. It's nice to have really good beans in your house. In the long run, I'm not doing the math, but I know if I, just from the way my daughter lives, if you go to a coffee shop every day, you're going to spend more of your father's money than if you were to get a nice bag of beans and make it in your house. Thank you to the good people at Trade Coffee. Drinktrade.com/papa. Another big part of your special is about you becoming a dad.
Yes.
How's that going?
The best.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's the greatest thing I've ever done. It's
so fantastic.
I can't. Yeah, it's not. And some parents are like, "Oh, my kid's sleeping on our bed. It's driving me crazy. I can't sleep without him with us." You know, I'm like, "Go get him. What are we doing?
Go get him.
Yeah, we can have sex some other time. It's fine. You know, let's figure that out. You know, work around it. So like, get a nanny. What are we doing?" No, to me, it's like, you know, again, going back to time. How much time do you have?
Yeah.
As someone who's lost my dad at a very young age, like I want to be with him as much as possible and take him on tour. And it's just like the greatest thing. He's so
How old is he now?
Sweet. He's gonna be 2 this Friday.
No way.
Yeah. So it's like this. It's just the best age. I'm enjoying it. And I've taken him on the road. I've taken him on tour. He was there when I was filming my show. He was like 5-6 months while I was doing my series. But my wife has been so excellent about like bringing him there.
Yeah.
I don't even ask her. She's just like, thank God. Getting a great partner is like everything. And she would bring him out and she would, you know, talk to him like he's an adult. Like, this is what your dad's doing on the monitors, this, that. And he'd walk around like barely holding his neck up, you know. But he was just like getting it. He was like literally getting it. And I'll play this. You'll love this. But it's literally have transformed my life. And I knew I was having a boy.
You did?
Well, yeah, I knew. When she was pregnant, because I'd lost my brother, like I said, 3 years prior. I lost it when I was pregnant. Like, it was 8 months after my brother passed away.
Oh, wow.
She was pregnant. When she told me she was pregnant, I was like, I know I'm having a boy.
Really?
It's just like the world has a way.
How'd your brother pass?
I don't know. He texted us. He's having some chest pains. He was working for Aramco Oil Company, like a bunch of expats do. In Saudi and for the biggest oil company on the planet. But he was having like these chest pains with the hospital. He texted us, "Hey, I'm going to charge my phone. Once I get it back, I'll text you like in 20 minutes.
No.
Got a call an hour later. He died.
Just a heart attack?
Pulmonary embolism. Just died. The hospital thinks it's
terrible.
like, you know, I don't know. He had like, I don't know if it's like the vaccine or that's the only thing that changed, because he was a pilot. He was a pilot. You know, it's mandatory checkups for pilots every like 3 months.
Yeah.
He was ex-Marine. Like, the guy's in solid shape. Like, like he cared about what he ate, what he consumed, put in his body. Like, it just literally shocked all of us to the core. It was really, so we don't know, obviously speculation, but some of the side effects of the vaccines were blood clots. So. And he had a few, and that's what we think it is, you know. But we don't know. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference. He's gone, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But he was like he was the one that first introduced me. It's like to accents. He could do accents really well. He would do prank calls when we were kids, and, like our neighbors, not even like people that we didn't know. He would just call people that we knew really well. But I'll show you. I took my son on stage. He said, "What are you doing on Friday?" I was like, "I'm in pre-production for my show. I'm in Houston." He goes, "You want to have lunch on Friday?" I was like, "You gonna be in Houston?" He was like, "No, but I will be." I don't want no. The whole crowd goes bananas. I love it.
Oh, that's amazing. I was like, "You gonna be in He's Houston?" beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
I will be. I don't want no. Is it the Moore Theater in Seattle?
Oh, that's so great.
And now he just wants to be on stage every chance he gets. Like, really? It's a problem. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that face.
Cute, yeah. I want to eat his face. I told my wife, I was like, listen, she was gonna make a cake with his face on it. It's kind of weird, people cutting into my son. Like,
yeah, it's kind of strange.
And then I was like, you know, I've been wanting to eat his face though, like all the time. I was like, maybe it'd be like cathartic for me, you know?
Just want to eat your face.
And I was like, it's kind of necessary. I think we should make I want it for me though. I don't want anybody else eating my son's face. But I'll eat it. You and I could eat the face. Let's do it. You know? It's just this thing. It's interesting, the psychology of it, of wanting to just
gobble them up.
Just gobble them up.
I know. It doesn't stop.
The best. No, he's really transformed my life, and he's just he breathed life into my whole family. Even my sister, before she passed, like, that was her, like, she had cancer. She was like, that was her that was her like
Wish.
breath of fresh air and
Oh,
love. Yeah,
yeah.
wish. She obviously,
Yeah.
I was the youngest in her family. Since
Right.
I was born, I felt like, when are you having a baby? I'm like, I am a baby. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And you know, stand up is tough, man. It's rough. Like I didn't want to have a family. Like when I was in the middle of the come up, I didn't want to do that. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like it was impossible, and I knew I'd always want to be with them and stuff. It's just
Yeah.
not. So
Yeah.
thankful for the time that it happened. I'm thankful that at least my sister had to spend time with them.
Yeah, that's great. It's great. And you find a way you definitely, you know, you love your work and you love
Yeah.
creating and stuff, but your family comes in, it's like becomes no question. So
I don't even care
you just
about
bend
anything.
everything around it.
I don't
it's just
care
the way it
at all.
goes.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best experience. Made all of
Yeah.
that so much better.
Right.
It's a
When I would be-
$9 bottle of water. I'm drinking every drop. Fucking hotels will get you every time. Sheesh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's just that, yeah. I would take every like 5 a.m. flight home. It was like, everyone would be like, you're going to get up so early? Like, yeah, because I'm going to walk into my house in LA at 8
Yes.
in the morning.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll
You
be in
might
their
catch 'em
pajamas.
still sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
exactly. And it'll be the greatest morning.
Oh, that's
or
a-
sleeping in a
Yeah.
in a hotel in
Days in,
Indianapolis.
get the hell out of here. Oh, I'm so comfortable. No, your life sucks. I'm going to go home to my kids. Are you crazy? People really love me.
Yeah.
That's why I say it in the like I really say that. When trying to remember because I wrote it so last minute, but it was just like, I want to be timeless, I want to be timeless. I want to make it just in the nick of time, to have plenty of time to spare, so I can spend quality time with those who really care, those who will be there for me at any moment in time. So I don't have to go back in time. I don't have to make up time. I can just be present in this moment in time. And that's what I want, man.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
That's the best.
Just like, I think he's the feel. Like, whatever I don't finish,
Yeah.
I was like, my son will get it. You
Yeah.
know? I just feel that way. I feel like, oh, you'll get it, baby.
Yeah. That's
You
the
got
best.
you. I know it's a lot of pressure on you, kiddo, but I know you'll do it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got that.
Do you think
thing.
you'll have another?
Yeah. No, I'm working on it.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah. As we speak, I need to get out of here. No, Jenny, we're definitely. I would have 10 if I could.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love it. Have a
Yeah.
whole fleet, whole Army Corps. Yeah, for sure.
We have 2. And
I think that's nice. 2 or 3 is nice.
Yeah, we were talking the other night with them about whether we should have had a third, if we should have had 3.
Oh, that's fun. How old are they?
They're 23 and 20.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good. See,
And
it's
they-
a real conversation.
Yeah, and my one daughter's like, no, we were good. And the other one's like, oh, we should have had a couple more.
Yeah.
And we were talking about families that have 3 always seem to be kind of like right in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
But we would have been outnumbered and we would have been in trouble.
Yeah, it's trouble. So my buddy Toby, who's in the show, rapper out of Houston, he's like he's like designing for Montclair now. He has 5.
5.
It's a
Traffic
situation.
numbers.
It's a situation.
Yeah.
And he just rolls up to my house. We both live in Houston. So he'll just show up. You know, like, oh, Steph got biscuits. Where are the biscuits from? How many do you have? We got some spare. Yeah, we got to save some on the side. Not even hang up the phone. 10 minutes. A whole army is walking into our house, you know? You're like, oh my God, it's a whole thing, because it's not just 5 and then 2 parents, it's 7. You got the nanny, and you got like the cousin who's hanging, you know, he's like part of the family too, who helps out with the kids.
Yeah.
So you get 9 you just rolling up into your house, and that's it. You just, by the time they leave, you're like, I'm exhausted. It's so much fun, though.
it's
I can
great.
see it. But he runs a tight ship, man.
Yeah.
He runs a tight
Who does
ship.
the cooking at your house?
My wife cooks, yeah.
You
I
have
love to
cooks?
cook, but ever since we've been together, it's like she's put me out of commission. It really sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I like to cook. I do enjoy cooking. And
Yeah.
I guess it's just I have been very busy, so the time is not very
Right.
helpful.
Right.
But I do. Yeah, every once in a while I come in and I knock out some I was like, yeah, well, my kid needs to eat Arab food. This is crazy. It's absurd. Like,
What's your
every day.
go-to? Like, if I were to come to your house and you're going to impress me,
If I'm gonna impress you, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
show
might
off
make
a little bit.
moussaka. I might make you a, you know, I might do that. I probably make some like stuffed zucchini. So I'd flip flop either way. Either I'd make like the stuffed zucchini with ground beef and onions, and pine nuts,
Oh.
and then it's made into like this yogurt broth. Like so you have it all. It's all cooks together, and it's amazing. Like yogurt-based broth. And then you take like the beef stock from that and you put it in the broth and you lighten it up real nice and you get the right consistency, making sure you don't break it. And then you put the the stuffed zucchinis in there and then you cook it there for like a good hour, hour and a half, depending. You'll check it out. Then you make a nice, steam right, beautiful rice on the side, and you'll take that out. And I like to finish it off with either, probably in this dish we'll need like browned pine nuts. So I'll do that.
Pine nuts are powerful.
Pine nuts are powerful. I like almonds too. We do a lot of shaved almonds. And, browned almonds and things like that. We definitely do that. We finish most of our rice with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a big thing. So maybe I do that, or the stuffed zucchini that there's with the rice and the meat together in a tomato based sauce.
Oof.
And so basically you take out the same process but tomato base, and rice is already stuffed in it. So when you take out the zucchini, which sometimes we do like small eggplants mixed in with it, and the way it cooks is that you put a layer of meat on the bottom, and that meat like chars on the bottom with all the crunch. Yeah, exactly. With the broth on top of it, with the zucchini and everything else. And then you take that and you separate the broth, and then you have the zucchini pieces. You pick which ones you like. I like to cut mine in the middle, open it up, and then I grab that tomato broth and I little right on top of it. Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can tell because I thought it was ending 3 times, and it kept.
Bro, you asked me, careful what you asked for, buddy boy.
I'm not screwing around.
No, I'm messing around. If I'm cooking, that's probably like my go-tos, or a good
That's
if it's cold, I'll make a nice lentil soup. Yeah.
Oh,
like
lentil
an
soup,
amazing lentil soup. I make a phenomenal. It's funny, Tobe's wife has been asking me about the lentil soup. I just don't give it up. Family recipes. I just don't give it up. Just read
keep
one.
A little secret.
Yeah, you got. I can't do it. And I love them to death. I just can't share it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
What's your favorite dessert? Arabic dessert. Because I had a Food Network show and I went to Dearborn.
Yeah.
And went to all these bakeries there, which was great.
Knafe, probably.
Oh yeah, and making well, first of all, making pita with the sitar, which was just like a religious experience.
Next level, bro.
It was
that's next level. That's Menaish. So if I was gonna have you over for a quick hangout, I would just order that and bring it over to the house.
Right.
And you just forget it with the cheese and you fold it in half. The greatest.
So good.
I'm telling you, that's all I need. I don't even need anything else.
Yeah.
Just have that in the morning.
Isn't that funny? Bread and cheese is so powerful.
It's just so powerful. With
Any
the za'atar,
form of it, the Italian version, the
is
French.
like that's the new thing that they have stolen, and that's gonna be like part of the U.S. culture slowly or surely.
It's so good.
Za'atar is gonna be.
They just sent me home with bags of it.
Yeah, I have some in my house and just tubs, those air-free tubs or whatever.
It's amazing you just do
labeled
any excuse just to get that in your mouth. It doesn't matter if it's bread.
Pause.
It doesn't really. It just doesn't matter. Any form, you can just put it on notebook paper. Just get it in my mouth.
Yeah, my son can't stop eating. Yeah, I love it. In the morning with nice I usually char my pita bread. Just have that with the olive oil. We have olive oil that comes from our farm back home.
Yeah.
And it's way less this past year because they wouldn't allow them to get to the olive farms.
Oh, really?
So they were roadblocking it.
Did the farm survive?
The farm survives. Yeah, so far I haven't talked to my aunt extensively about it, but it's sad. They'll just let all the shit die. It's awful. Anyway, blessed enough to still have some. Use that from back home. You can't even see through. It's murky. It's just this
yeah.
We can just actually taste the olive. Everybody.
So good.
I'm literally salivating. It's a thing.
It's so funny because you start this whole conversation off with Italians, and you're turned on by their culture, and I'm the same with Arabic culture and all that Mediterranean food. And when you start knocking them off, olive oil. I mean, my grandmother just was bathing in olive oil.
It's the best. No, 100%. If you were sick, I used to do this joke in my first part, you were sick, olive oil. Just put olive oil on your face. I had Bell's palsy where half your face stopped working. I was 18 or something. My mom just lathered me up with olive oil. I just walk around just greasy as you can be. Like, what's wrong? I got bell palsy. My mom put olive oil on my face. Just like sizzling in the Texas heat with the olive oil on your face.
It's so great.
It's everything. Our babies put olive oil. It's like it is magical.
No, it is magical.
It does have some problems.
They say you should do a shot every day for your heart.
Really?
Yeah.
For the heart?
For the heart. You should do a shot of it every day.
I have it covered. I probably do a shot every day.
Yeah, just
But
in all
with
your
bread, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that
As long
right?
as it's getting inside you.
Okay, cool. Pause again. Oh my God. Get it in my mouth ASAP, and as long as it's getting inside you.
I just want it to be inside me.
You sure this is a food show? What are we doing? There's so many options of like food I can give you. Like, if you can have my mom's melfouf, which is cabbage rolls.
Say that again.
It's called melfouf.
Melfouf.
It's cabbage rolls. It's like the most delicious thing I've ever. Oh my God, it's just so good, man.
Jeez.
And when the way my mom makes, I don't know what is the thing she does.
Yeah.
Because every time I try to replicate it, or my sister, God rest her soul, she was an amazing cook. She can never like get the same flavor. I don't know what she
Moms
does.
are tricky. Yeah.
Tricky, man.
Because they don't give it up. My mom, we were like, we pinned on my mom. We're like, we want recipes. And she gave it up, but there's no amounts. She doesn't write it.
She doesn't know, but they genuinely don't know.
No, they
my
don't.
mom doesn't. I say same thing with my mom. She's like, I don't know. I was like, what do you mean you don't know? Is this and I put that?
Yeah.
That's it. And then make sure
real
the
deal.
lemon at the end. At the end, I need the beginning and the middle to get to the lemon. I can never get to the lemon. I don't know what she does. But that's like probably one of my. I mean, you're farting all day because of all the amount of cabbage you're consuming.
Yeah.
It's like a fiesta.
Does she live near you?
Yeah, she's like
So
15,
she gets to
20
see your
minutes
son?
from my house. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
Of course, yeah.
That's good.
But you said favorite Arab dessert.
Desserts, yeah. A lot of rose. There's a lot of like rose flavored things.
Yeah,
and-
rose water. Yeah, rose like syrup. Rose water.
Yeah.
Rose water
That's
flavored
dominant.
syrup. Which I'm a fan. I'm a big. Sometimes some places put too much.
Yeah, you don't want it to taste like
it's
bathroom
overpowered.
soaps.
Yeah. They just,
you just
take
want
a bite of a soap. That's hilarious. That's true though. It is like that. I think. I mean, I have to say knafe. I mean, knafe is one of my favorites, but I mean like real knafe from back home. I haven't. There's been places that have been close to getting it here in the States, but nobody does it back home.
No.
It's just so.
What's missing?
It's the sweet. I don't know. It's just like the execution.
Yeah.
This guy's been doing it hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Man. It's like it's in their family and their blood. It's like passed down. You can't. You can't substitute for the guy who just taught it for like 4 generations.
No way.
No way. You're gonna
no way.
I'm gonna get a pan and some cheese and the heat, and I'm gonna what is it, wheat? You're gonna fuck it up. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's good. I really like Ali, which is an Egyptian dessert as well. It's like a bread pudding basically with condensed milk, and it's just.
Yeah.
What's better than like a bread pudding, like soaked up with all the. I just am a big fan of the soaking up, something that's like, it's just so good.
Yeah.
I love it. Ali is probably up there.
Yeah.
I like traditional baklavas and all that stuff, but that's Turkish, really.
Yeah.
But they make versions of it in the Middle East.
Everybody claims baklava as their
Oh,
own.
atayef, bro. I'm so
Atayef.
sorry. I'm sure somebody was screaming while they're watching this. But atayef is like, it's usually done around Ramadan, and it's like essentially pancakes,
Okay.
but they stuff them. They're like pancake empanadas, basically. They stuff them, and some are cheese, like sweet, salty situation. Some have this like mix of like mixed nuts with cinnamon and like, I don't really know what the mixture is, but there's like a crunchy, cinnamony flavor to it.
Yeah.
Amazing. But they fold them up and they bake them. And then when they come out, they're a little crisp, but soft on the inside.
Yeah.
And they just pour that syrup on top of it.
Oh,
and
man.
that is crack, bro.
Really?
And they sometimes make them small, so you just like don't even know how many you're consuming. Like, I only had 2 small, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pound. Oh my God, I ate so much.
What
of
are
these.
they again?
They're called atayef.
Atayef.
You could probably look them up if
Toyev.
you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so good.
Oh man,
That's up there. That's gotta be up there. When they're done proper, and the cheese ones, like it's just does it. The salty sweet's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
When it has like a nice combination of both, but you'll take a bite of a pancake and there's like this gooey cheese coming out. You're like, what's happening?
Your brain's just trying to process.
Oh, I need 7,000 more of these.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're really, really terrible. They're terrible in the best way possible.
God.
But I like that. And they're just like kind of blanking out. But the cookies, like date cookies are great, like during that. Like really properly done.
Yeah.
I think dates, America's just catching up to what you could do with dates.
I know, it really is true. Yeah. It's starting to emerge. You're starting to see it pop up places.
And smoothies and shit. Like, still dates, good for you. And then,
I know. It's been in the Bible for that.
Exactly.
It's like people are just like, what's this? Have you ever had a date?
Yeah, exactly. Every single prophet that's walked the planet Earth is
munching
like,
on dates.
One date was okay for like the entire trek on the desert. Like consumed his whole, but gave him all the nutrients possible. And now science is like, we figured it out. All right, asshole, pipe down, okay?
All new.
Yeah, all new.
Whole Foods.
Okay, yeah. That's the thing. No, I think that it's very underrated and if used in right, it's fantastic too. Yeah.
So what's next? Where do you are you doing more of the show or did you wrap the show? The show's wrapped.
No, I'm done. Yeah,
you're done.
I'm done.
Are you gonna? You have another one?
I was thinking about doing
you,
a third season and how I would do it, and then I thought about it. I was like, no, I don't
way
need a
it
third
ended
season
was,
to do it.
Yeah.
It's just such a beautiful ending. I was just like, I don't want to touch this.
Yeah.
And plus, what I would do is like, I have an idea of what I would do in a third season, but then I figured out that I don't need a third season to do that. So, yeah.
So stand up. Just
stand up. I'm working on a couple of films and another television show. Yeah, there's a couple things I'm working on in the background, but there's
Do you have that now?
Movies,
do you have that gear now that you've successfully done it that you just want to express yourself in film and television?
I love it. No, I love it. I feel like I'm really, really good. Like I work really well in that team environment, and I just love it so much. I mean, obviously stand up will always be stand up. I'll never leave that ever.
Sure.
But I just love telling stories through that, and I, just directing this past season officially, just bringing it out of certain characters and been working with them or writing lines for them and feeding them and just watch it all come out. And it's just, it's really, really special. I love it.
It's great.
And I just have a knack for it. I really have a knack for it. I love it. And so I got a couple of movies I'm working on and another television show. And, and I just joined, whatever, I'll say I don't think it, but just joined Bad Monkey.
Oh yeah,
with John Malkovich and Vince Vaughn.
Very cool.
It's gonna be fun. I love
that's great.
I love both of them so much.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Well, you're such a natural talent. You're really, Mo. It's been really fun to watch, and it's
thank you, brother.
The acting was I knew you as a funny stand-up, but then it was like, oh no, there's a depth here,
Thanks,
and hopefully, you don't have to carry the weight of the world. And
I don't.
We all do. But
no, you're right.
In your art,
I really felt that way. I really felt that way. It was a really, like I said, impossible situation, but I feel like I got through it, and it wasn't. It was like important thing to do. It was
For
really
sure,
important.
And you
and
did
then
it
the special in the show, and like now.
And it'd be nice that the world corrects itself, so you don't feel like you have to address more atrocities. It'd be nice if there's just some
that, and I
peace
also like all of our friends
and let people grow up and just live their lives and enjoy these desserts.
Exactly.
It's a weird world that we can be talking so passionately and love filled about all of the foods that our families eat. And then have to talk about war at the same time. It doesn't match up.
It doesn't, but it's pleasant to have this conversation in such a just regular, loving, caring, thoughtful way. You know? And I think more than anything else, like in this time, it's like people we've hung out with, been in the same circles with, is just like like I felt like a pain because I was like, oh, we didn't even like talk. Like, why aren't you talking to me? Like, I wish more conversations would happen, and that's really, in the end, that's all I want. Like real conversation followed by real action, to like just to all be like enjoy life together. And really like be thoughtful of one another. I mean, it's really very simple.
It's very simple. I know it's not that hard.
Did we break this at some point? Or we just
I'm going to send you home. I'm going to send you home with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
I'm all
yours.
about it. Yeah, nice.
You could eat
Is
it in
Costco?
your car.
Don't lie to me. Is it Erewhon?
No, I made it this morning.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
You make them every time?
Every time.
Way.
Absolutely. I even have I even
How
have.
did I not know this detail?
No, this is me making you bread.
Whoa, come on. Also, do I even have your numbers?
Well,
Ridiculous.
look, that's me. That's your bread being made yesterday. That's me baking that bread.
Oh my God, my wife's gonna.
And then I put it in the refrigerator last night after it was proof.
Look at that great smile, this guy.
And then this morning woke up at 7 and when got the oven started and got your bread baked.
How long does it take to bake? About an hour?
An hour.
Just made shit up. That's awesome.
In the Dutch Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
Covered for first 20. Spray
you're
steam
like
in
a
it.
pro, yeah.
Steam. That's where you get those little bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah.
And
steam.
20
not water,
minutes with the
steam.
lid on.
Yeah.
Just water. And then off for like another 15. And then take it out of the Dutch oven and just let it brown
gorgeous.
for. That could go anywhere from 15 to 20. Depends how dark you want to go.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
No, it's gorgeous.
It's for you.
I was ready to pummel it with some olive oil, but now I like this is no. We
Went to
have to do
Harlan
this
Williams.
properly.
Harlan Williams was here way back,
And he
thought
fucking-
he thought I just like picked it up at a supermarket. So in Harlan style, he just started. He didn't even eat it. He just pulled it apart and threw it around. He was like, and he's like, and then I'm like, I made that for you. He was like, oh, buddy, I had no idea. Oh, why didn't you tell me? Oh, gee, I feel horrible.
You should feel horrible. Also, an excellent impression. I gotta say,
It's one of my best.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. Oh,
Hey, buddy, ma'am, would you mind hitting your head on the table? I don't like your face.
Such a great impression. My favorite is Dangerfield, I think.
Yeah, I've
He's
seen you
one
do
of my
Dave.
favorites.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites. Oh, it's
Tough
rough
crowd.
room, I tell you. It's just like a great thing if you ever feel uncomfortable about
Yeah.
something or something went wrong or
Yeah.
just a weird vibe in the room. Like, oh, weird. What's going on? I walked into the wrong room. And everybody's just like, oh, yeah, it's a fun vibe. And it just changes the whole dynamic
Yeah.
in such a...
It's
I
really
think that's what... I think I would want to do a biopic of him one day.
Oh, really?
It'd be so cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody steals you pricks. I know you guys out
Yeah.
there. But I really think like it's just a
Yeah.
great story to tell.
He was
made
a
it in his
complicated
40s.
character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So much like angst,
Yeah.
behind everything. Like,
Yeah.
But he was this guy like, oh, I tell you, take my wife. My wife's got no class, baby, no class. We were laying in bed. I said, hey, baby, do something nasty. She farted. And next thing you know, he's just like ripping lines of cocaine in the back.
Yeah, right, exactly. In his robe, his open robe.
always in the robe. It's just like so many. I just want to get in there and find out who he
Yeah.
is, and just also like recreating those sets of the Tonight Show, and then.
Did you ever play that
imagine-
club? You ever do Dangerfields?
I never did Dangerfield. No,
Yeah,
New
it was
York.
a
No, I
cool
never did.
room.
Is it? Yeah.
Just feeling his vibe there. It was dark and waiters that were there for like 30 years.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was just, yeah. The
I never did.
place
I
where he
never
would
made it
hang
there,
out.
No.
Yeah, it was like, it was pretty much over when I was playing there.
Yeah. Is this still there?
I think it is. I think someone else
In like Long
bought
Island
it.
or someone?
No, I think on the Upper East Side. But,
Okay.
but I think someone bought the building, and maybe it's someone
Yeah. It's
a new
time.
name
Let
now.
it go.
Yeah, let
it's
it go.
time. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
time. Once the soul's out of it, you just
Yeah,
gotta
it's over.
just put it out of its misery.
Yeah.
I think it's better. It's better. But I
Yeah.
love that era, and I think I would just have a ball like writing it, performing it, or doing anything in that era.
Yeah.
Seems like fun, or just like casting Johnny Carson,
Oh,
or
God,
having it done,
Kinnison.
Rick Kinnison, all those guys. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just like such a captivating movie
Yeah,
to
it
watch.
really would be.
Something I really, really want to
Yeah,
do.
just find some off the wall incident, something he was going through at that time.
I'm sure there was 10 things.
Yeah,
right. I'm sure there's no
Yeah.
shortage of that. And just
Yeah.
like tracing that, and even like the origin story of how he even came up with I Get No Respect. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just coming off stage bombing, and he just walks up to the bar. And I've asked several people that know him. It's like, is this true? And they say
Yeah.
it's true. He walked to the bartender. He was like, I tell you, I got no respect at all. No respect, I tell you. And the bartender was like, that's hilarious. You should use this.
That's it. Boom.
It's crazy.
Mistakes, right?
Mistakes,
Little
yeah.
things like no
Little
planning.
things. Yeah, he needed a bomb.
Yeah.
For him to walk up to the bar.
Yeah.
A rough crowd. Yeah, I had no respect.
Yeah, career
And he
made.
just career made. The fact that he made it in his 40s is kind of cool.
Yeah, really
And to
cool.
take it into like such old age is really cool.
Yeah.
And also back then when you're like 40, you look like you're 80 now.
I know, exactly.
What was that?
It's like 60
what
now.
What were you guys eating back then? What the hell were you guys doing?
Smoking,
It's just
drugs.
so weird.
Yeah, no working out.
There's drugs and smoking now that don't look like that. I mean, I don't know what is all the artificial ingredients. I mean, what is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
just eating shit.
Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And how'd you like? He's 42. Are you sure? You look like you're
Yeah,
almost
whenever we
dead.
watch old movies on Turner Classic and
Yeah.
you see someone who's playing like the old lady, my wife's always like, she's 35.
Yeah, right.
And it's
Yeah.
true. You
35
look it
was
up.
old.
It was old.
You're old. You're almost
yeah,
dead.
people live to like 40.
She had 17 kids.
Yeah.
They probably sat around like, did we have too many? Should we have had less or should we have more?
Oh, amazing. Well, thank you for coming by. This was really
Thank you,
great. We've
thank
been
you
looking
for
forward to this for a
making
while.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Taking
Oh,
home.
I'll have respect
Feed
around
the
this.
peeps. Yeah.
I won't throw it around and chunk it like
Yeah, don't
Harlan.
Harland it.
Harlan is really just a terrible person.
He
We know
really
he's
is.
He's just an awful thoughtless person.
Yeah.
No, he's so sweet. I love this guy. No, it's just so
Yeah.
nice. Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Thanks
I
for being
appreciate it.
here.
I'm gonna stop at the first light around homeless people and just eat it in front of them. Delicious! Someone loves me. This is so dark.
I'm so full.
Can I have the rest? Ooh, I don't know.
You drive away. They're like, "Was that DJ Khalid?"
I just walk over. It was another one.
Incredible.
Incredible. I just walk away. Thank you for
right, we
having
got
me.
it,
This
kids.
is amazing.